Hello everyone and welcome back to Environment with M. Here I will talk about environmental issues and also how you can live a more sustainable life. So if that sounds interesting, please hit the red subscribe button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my new videos. Okay, now let's get into today's video. Today we're going to talk about an important topic, plastics. First, I want you to have a look around in your house and notice how there is plastic everywhere. You use it for food packaging, containers, beauty products, and other containers. Why? Well, it is a very practical material. It can be made in various forms and qualities. It is cheap, lightweighted, and a perfect material for packaging. Since the 1950s, we have been using plastics for pretty much everything.
Lets you see everything you wrap.
We are using about 245 million tons every year. And most of the plastic that is used is disposable. And a lot ends up in the oceans where it will break down and end up as microplastics. Okay, but what is the big problem then? Well, the plastic has quite a big impact on the environment. To understand this, we will use the concept of life cycle analysis, which is to include all parts of the plastic's life and include all the environmental impact that is created. So let's start from the beginning. To create plastics, you need to use fossil fuels. Not only is this a scarce resource, but mainly it contributes a lot to climate change. After the production, we have the use phase. Plastic might be a flexible material, but it doesn't last that long. Maybe you have noticed that food boxes get worn out quite fast, so you need to buy new ones. And this is totally in line with our consumption lifestyle. You're not supposed to have products for that long. And what would happen if you use that food box anyway? Well, some of the plastic will end up in your food. But okay, so when we have used it, where does it go? Well, if you recycle your plastics, which you can do with most food and beauty containers and similar, this plastic can be recycled into other plastic products. However, plastic is quite complicated to recycle compared to glass or aluminium, since there are so many different types of plastics. There's like a scale, with high quality plastics on the top and low quality on the bottom. If you recycle a high quality plastic, you can make other types of plastics below it, but a low quality plastic can never get recycled to a high quality. So we need to produce more plastics if we want to live in this plastic world. Okay, so if we can't recycle everything, where will it go? Some can be used for energy recovery or incineration, which is another word. And that is that you're burning it to produce energy. But there are other problems with that, for example, air pollution and greenhouse gases. So 55% of the plastics will actually get discarded on a landfill or just end up in the nature. The problem with plastic waste is that it's not biodegradable. It just cannot disappear. It will stay in nature pretty much forever. You may have seen the plastic islands floating around, and there are about 5 trillion plastic particles weighing about 269,000 tons. And one of these islands is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is located between Hawaii and California. The size of this one is about 1.6 million square kilometers. Okay, that sounds a lot, but how big is that? Well, about a sixth of the size of Europe or half the size of India. And there are similar islands like this in other places, for example, in the North Atlantic. And this might sound like a lot, which it is, but it's actually a lot less than expected when you're thinking about the amounts of plastics we are using. This means that the plastic is breaking down to smaller pieces, so we can't really see them anymore. And this is due to sun radiation, chemical reactions, physical actions such as waves and currents, or that they have been eaten by birds or fishes. And then they cannot get rid of the plastic in their bodies. The plastic has the properties that makes it stay in the body and slowly accumulate during a being's lifetime. Conclusion. The plastic has nowhere to go. It can't go back to the fossil fuels it was made from, and it can't biodegrade. So it will just spread all over the world into animals and humans and accumulate. So that's why we have to change our behavior around plastic. We have to stop using and buying plastic. We have to stop throwing away plastic. And if we have to use plastic, then use the biodegradable one. Okay, so let's do something about this now. I'm gonna really try my best to not use any plastic, or not buy any plastic at least, from next weekend and the following 3 weeks. And it would be great if you wanted to join me in that challenge, so we can do that together and reduce the impact from plastic on this planet. So comment down below if you're interested, or if you got any good ideas of how you could go plastic free, or some ideas for videos I should make about it. So the next few videos will be about how you can live a life without plastic. So don't miss that. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye!